Hey guys, and welcome to my first post-mortem video. I'm really excited to do this series. A lot of people always ask me my final thoughts on a game, and sometimes it takes me a while to take it in and try and figure out how I really feel about a game. But I'm really excited to start this review of Conker Bad Fur, so let's get started, guys. Conker Bad Fur is an M-rated game revolving around a drunk squirrel just trying to get back home to his girlfriend after another night of binge drinking.
Can you help me? I need to get home and go to bed because I don't feel very well at all.
Yep, that's really good. Along the way, you have to fight enemies and solve puzzles to assist some interesting characters along the way. And if you get paid for it, that's even better. Oh, it's money!
Somebody come for me.
That's what you meant earlier, Eric! As a classic one-line objective game, the dialogue in this game isn't cheap or for the faint of heart.
I've seen some kicking ass in my time, and that is the crappiest
God forbid you say
I've
fuck.
ever seen.
As we adventured around trying to find our way home, I thought the character dialogue was well written and gave each character some depth, whether it's the queen bee who lost her hive or just a cog in the system.
Girl, it is. We are free at last to exact our revenge on this evil cog.
And we haven't even mentioned the voice acting. I absolutely enjoyed the voiceovers in this game, and being something new at the time of this release, I thought they did a great job bringing the characters to life, and the acting fit the characters really well.
Right, Sonny, we have a problem. 0830 boat must arrive at said destination.
As for the gameplay, the controls weren't terrible for an N64 game. I've definitely found some games that have been a lot more difficult, but the usual gripes were definitely there, like the camera. There are a few moments that were obnoxiously hard. Why didn't I make that? Why? But I felt that the difficulty level was par for the cartridge era. Even after a cheat code attempt, the struggles were still very serious towards the end of the game. As far as visuals go, for the time it was released, I thought they did a pretty phenomenal job, especially without the N64 booster pack. You can tell there was a lot of love put into the details and the designs of each level, and I honestly think it was really well done. I definitely had to adjust a little bit and get used to the graphics again, but still, for N64 era, it was pretty good. As far as sound and music goes, the Rock Solid Club music was my absolute favorite in the game. The music kept it fun and kept setting the mood properly for each level. But between the Rock Club and this... Okay. Oh, it is open now. The rest did its job, and it blended into the background very well. As far as replayability goes, I will probably never play this game again. And it's not because I didn't enjoy it. It's just, for me, it doesn't have a high replay value. I'd like to watch other people play it and just see those first reactions and their responses to the humor in the game, but I'm good myself. Otherwise, I hadn't checked out the multiplayer. That might be the only reason I would ever pick it up again. But otherwise, I'm really good on this. Fortunately, this game was actually a loaner. Shout out to Eric again. Thank you so much for letting me borrow it. So yeah, it's gonna go back home eventually. Alright guys, as far as giving this game a ranking, as far as not knowing that it was an adult game until about 24 hours before I started playing, I still give this game a solid 8 out of 10. It is definitely a must-play for retro gamers, especially if you're comfortable with the crude humor and the topics that they discuss in the game. I know it can get a little touchy and it has not aged very well, but still, I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. The pop culture references of the time, the voice acting was fantastic. It was definitely entertaining through and through, and it was challenging. And you don't get that in a whole lot of games these days. It's challenging in its own way. But I really appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to my first post-mortem. The VODs are also up here on YouTube, so if you do want to check out my gameplay yourself, you can. Otherwise, let's wrap it up. Thank y'all again. Really appreciate it, and hope y'all tune in for the next one. Y'all have a good one.